Hello. Now I am going to share a very simple method to calculate the square of any number between 1 and 1000 in shortest possible time. I call this method base by 100 because the whole process revolves around the number 100 and its two zeros. Let's do an example. Now I am going to calculate the square of 113. Draw a line to the right of 113. As 113 is greater than 100, we assign plus sign. Next, write the difference between 100 and 113 to the right. So here we will write 13. Next, we write the square of the difference below. For 13, the square is 169. Next, write the sum of the difference and the given number below. Here the sum of 13 and 113 is 126. Next, we multiply the sum 126 with 1, which is the multiple of base number 100. Next, in the final answer, we move down the last two digits 6, 9 of the square 169 to the right. Next, add the sum 126 with the leftover digit 1 from the square 169. Now write down the sum 127 to the left in the final answer. Next, join the left and right numbers, and this is our final answer. The square of 113 is 12,769. Let's check the answer with calculator, and we see it's correct. In order to master this base by 100 method, we must need to know the first 25 squares from 1 to 25. Now I am sharing the squares from 1 to 25 on the screen. Read it 2 to 3 times by pausing the video and resume back after writing down on a paper. Keep the paper aside, which will be helpful throughout the video. Before we start, let's know what is a nearby base number. In our daily use, we call this base number as round figure, round number, and so on. For example, 113 nearby base number is 100, 205 nearby base number is 200, 489 nearby base number is 500, and so on. In the next slide, we can see all nearby base number are multiples of 100. Here we can see 100 is 1 into 100, 200 is 2 into 100, 500 is 5 into 100, and so on. And now let's start learning this base by 100 method. You can see the previous example 113 square to the right as we go through the explanation step by step. First, note down the given number. Next, draw a line to the right. Next, assign plus sign if given number is greater than 100, else minus sign if given number is less than 100. Next, find the difference of given number with the base number and note down to the right. Next, draw two horizontal lines. Next, square the difference and write down below the first horizontal line. Next, sum the given number and difference based on the sign. Note down to the left side below the first horizontal line. Next, multiply the sum with base multiple with respect to 100 and write down the product. Next, copy down the last two digits of square in right side below the second horizontal line to the right. In case if we have single digit, move it placing 0 to the left. Now, write down to the left below the second horizontal line the sum of the product from the left side with remaining digits from the right side. Now join the left side number and right side number below the second horizontal line, and this is our final answer. Let's try few examples. Let's calculate the square by using the 11 steps we just read. From the observation, we can say that the nearby base number for 104 is 100. Let's find the square of 104. Write down 104. Draw a line to the right. As 104 is greater than 100, we assign plus sign. Next, we calculate difference between given number and base. That is 104 minus 100 is equal to 4. Write down the difference to the right side of the line. Draw two horizontal lines. Now we square the difference 4 and write 16 to the right. Now we sum the given number 104 and difference 4 and write down the sum value, which is 108. And now we multiply it with base multiple 1. So write down 108 to the left side. Next, we copy the last two digits of the square which is 1, 6 below the second horizontal line. Now we check if there are any extra digit left and sum it with number 108. As there are no extra digits, we sum 108 with 0 and write the sum value 108 to the left below the second horizontal line. Next, we join the left and right numbers below the second horizontal line, and this is our final answer. The square of 104 is 10,816. Similarly, we can find the square for the numbers 102 and 312. Coming to the 102 square, we can notice that the difference 2's square is 4, which is single digit. So we add extra 0 to the left side, that is, we move 04 to the final answer. Next, coming to the 312 square, we notice the base is 300. So we multiply the sum of given number and the difference 324 with 3, which is the base multiple with respect to 100. Here, let's see another 3 more examples: 421, 614 and 802. Notice the base number and calculate accordingly. For easy understanding, I highlighted numbers step by step. Now we know how to calculate the square of any number from the list on the screen. So far, we know how to calculate 250 squares in total. Until now, we learned how to calculate all base plus 25 numbers. From now on, we are going to learn how to calculate all base minus 25 numbers. Let's try few more examples. Here, we can notice as the given number is less than base number, we assign minus sign and calculate accordingly. Now we are master of another 250 squares. In total, we know how to calculate 500 squares. Next, here comes the real fun part. So far, we learned to calculate base plus 25 and base minus 25 numbers. In simple words, we can say these are extreme numbers. But did you notice? We skipped middle numbers 25 to 75. How we are going to calculate? Here, if we find the difference, it is more than 25. How we are going to find the square then? Do we have to memorize another 50 squares again, like we memorized first 25 squares? The answer is no. Before we know the answer, let's check the previous example we worked out. Here, if we observe, we can notice the single number extracted from the base number is calculated using the formula base divided by 100. Actually, the term base multiple we use till now is a fraction. It's in P by Q form, where Q is 1. Let's see how it is calculated. Here on the screen, every base number is divided by 100. In similar way, we are going to write 50 with respect to 100 as 50 by 100, and the fraction we get is 1 by 2. Now we got the answer how to find the square for numbers between 25 to 75. We simply use 50 as our base number and 1 by 2 as its base multiple with respect to 100. Don't forget the two zeros. It's the count of the digits we move from the square of the difference to the final answer. Now, first let's learn to find the square to the numbers with base 50. Here we follow the same process as before. Just follow the explanation steps with 1 by 2 as base multiple. That's it. Let's do few examples. We mastered another 50 squares. In total, now we are capable of calculating 550 squares. Next comes the advanced part of this video. Nothing major. We just need to find an extra square. Let's learn how to calculate the square of remaining 450 numbers through few more examples. In finding the square of 156, we calculate extra square of 56. Be clear with the fraction we are using. 156 nearby base is 100 and 56 nearby base is 50. So calculate accordingly. In this calculation, the base fraction and assigning sign based on difference plays the key role. Next, in this advanced part, we have an option to choose between two bases as per our comfort. The final answer will be same. For example, 256 square can be calculated using bases 200 and 300. Congratulations! Now you are master of 1000 squares. You are capable of calculating square of any number between 1 and 1000 in shortest possible time. So, to celebrate your success, I am sharing 3 bonus tricks. Trick 1. Finding square from 26 to 29. As we already know square of 21 to 25, so it is very easy to calculate square of 26 to 29. Just add the difference as shown on the screen. Here 25 square is center. Add 100 to 24 square to get 26 square. Add 200 to 23 square to get 27 square, and so on. Trick 2. Finding square of the number ending with 5. Yes, any number, even it's 4965. Follow the instructions on the screen to get the answer. Trick 3. Eliminating second square in advanced part by using fraction form. Yes, we don't need to do second square because we are considering 250, 350 and so on as base number and doing calculation accordingly. Here the base multiple will be in fraction form. Always be careful while assigning sign and calculating base fraction to avoid mistakes. That's the end of the video. Practice more to boost your calculation speed. Great future ahead. All the best. Do subscribe and share.